Now, Julia Grace joins us on the show today to talk with us about her book that she's just published called Be Kind to Your Mind. It's a book that's, it's an honest, interactive, and well-researched resource combined with her lived experience of depression and anxiety with the mental health solutions that she actually teaches worldwide. A book that is for everyone, and I can say it's pretty awesome because I have read it myself. Good morning, Julia.
Good morning. Thank you so much for being one of my pre-release readers.
Oh
I so
yeah, but I
appreciate
still
it.
I haven't even written you down my recommendation. But I'll speak it verbally across the nation, and then I can send you an email later if you want me to.
Even better, even better.
But I well done. You know, lots of people say they're going to write a book, and and then you've actually done it. But what I love about this book, Julia, is that it's you and it's you in print. It's your wisdom, it's your tips, it's your humor, it's your music, it's your lyrics. It's literally like spending time with you in book form.
I love that. That is such a great way of describing it. Thank you.
But it really does feel that you've just poured everything of yourself into this book. Was that the experience for you?
Absolutely. I have been, when you do a creative thing, you get advice from all around the place, left, right, and center. And over the years, I've been given some advice. I remember my father used to say, don't write anything down
Okay.
because then people can hold you to it. Also, as a professional speaker, often people talking about, just being a thought leader, just get your thoughts out there, use it as a credibility sort of tool. And I've done the opposite in every way, shape, or form. I have poured my heart and soul into this project. And I have combined, like you said, all of the things that I teach, as well as a lot of my journey and story, plus wanting to invite people into the story to tell their own story. Because this is not just about me. And then the bonus to that is I was able to weave my songs through, and the book actually comes with a free download of 8 of my favorite tracks off my albums.
Yay, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yes, the interactive stuff is good. Like you say, we're reading it and it's a lot like our radio segment. It's sort of bite-sized chunks, and then you
Yeah.
can sort of stop and reflect and look at your own life because like you say, if you're just hearing someone else's story, it's good, but then if you
Hmm.
can take that knowledge that you've got and that experience and apply it to ourselves,
Yeah.
which is something I did do by default, Julia, and I think you'll like this story. So there's part of
Yeah.
your book you talk about Sloth Day Mondays, is that right?
Yes,
Yeah.
one of my favorite days.
Now you tell me in your words what that
Well,
is.
okay, yeah. So many years ago, my sister and I, we've always worked part-time throughout even through our mothering years, but we were also very active in the church. So we would on Sundays often be really busy leading worship and, serving in the church. And so Monday became the day when we would have our almost like the weekend came around. Those people in ministry would understand that dynamic. And so Monday, Sloth Day, we both had little kids. I want to say Bella was around 1 to 2 and Courtney was a little bit older. And so I would go around to her house and I would literally turn up in my trackies and my hoodie looking as daggy as possible, no makeup. And we'd roll on in, and our only aim for the day was to sloth around and do absolutely nothing. We would put the kids to bed by 1 o'clock so that we could stop and watch Dr. Phil because that was all it was on. This is pre-internet. That was all that was on TV at the time.
Yeah.
And actually, what we did was we took a day off and we shamelessly told everybody, don't bother calling, it's Sloth Day Monday. Now, this got mixed reactions from people. I remember someone saying, well, that's nothing to be proud of. But in hindsight, it was actually one of the best things we ever did for our mental health because what it did was it set a really good boundary and it said, we need time out, we need a break, and we're just going to shamelessly and unapologetically take a day.
Yeah. So I was reading your book and I took a while to read it because I was actually really enjoying it. It's quite an easy read, but I actually wanted to savor it. So
Oh,
that's why I've taken a while to get back to you because
yeah.
I just enjoyed the process. But anyway, it was a Sunday, I think it was about lunchtime, and I decided to sit down and I started reading your book. And I got to that Sloth Day Monday and I started to read it and I was like, hallelujah, because I had a busy week and then I'd been
Yeah.
busy achieving my to do list outside of work. And then I thought,
Yeah.
but underneath, I was actually feeling like, man, I just need to chill out. So as soon as I read that, it's like, right, on with the trackies, on with the Ugg boots. I'm lying down on the sofa. I'm watching whatever I was watching on TV. I'm gonna, cram a bunch of episodes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's all those things I need to do. But actually, right now in this moment, if I'm going to get through another busy week, I need to
Mm.
take this time for me and sloth out. And it was just cups of tea, Wheatie bag, just everything. I probably actually had a little zizz in the sun, I think. And I
Love
thought,
it.
and when I read it, I thought, thanks, Julia. You actually just gave me permission.
Permission granted. Yeah, we do keep pushing,
Yeah.
and even and now there's always the sense of, am I too late? Am I catching up? Watching other people, apparently doing amazing things in their world and just going, I think pacing ourselves and understanding that actually, you know, the world is full of people who burn bright and burn out, who
Yeah.
will have a great idea or a great heart or a great passion for, serving or helping others, and they go full force into it. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's fantastic. But if you go hard for a short period of time and fizzle, surely it's better to just moderate that for a long period of time and be able to create some sustainable plans for the future that can actually last you the rest of your life.
Yeah, for sure. Like you say, I mean, at the end of the day, and I always have to remind myself of this too, we're actually called human beings, aren't we? Not human doings.
Things, absolutely.
But we
Yeah.
seem to take all this, hey, look at what I've done, look at what I've achieved. I've got a thing now, actually, when people saying to me, what are you up to on the weekend? I never want to answer the question because I don't want to qualify my weekend by what I'm doing. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
and I'm actually am somebody who really likes to go with the flow. And obviously your work week is all organized, but on my weekend, I'm a bit like, I'm just taking it as it comes. And,
Yeah.
well, I might turn up to your invite, but maybe I won't.
Maybe not. Love it.
Yeah. Hey, so this awesome book, which, as I say, Be Kind to Your Mind by Julia Grace, a journey of mental health and well-being with practical tools for the wobbly days, which is something that we've talked a lot about on the show. How do we get a hold of this awesome book, Julia?
So exciting times for me at the moment. These are available for pre-order on my website. And it's been actually really encouraging to open those orders and allow people to come in and order while I'm in the production process. So if to those many people who have ordered, thank you very much, because it does make my life a whole lot easier.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
doing this stuff, it's a vulnerable space. It's a financially vulnerable space. It's a creatively vulnerable space. I'm putting myself out there. And I've really appreciated those who've come in and gone, yeah, I've got my order in, I'm with you, and thank you. So on my website, there is a pre-order form. And basically what you can do is order that book right now, and you can get as many copies as you like. It's a great Christmas gift.
Definitely.
And people will do is it'll ship out on the 1st of December. So that'll be with you in time for Christmas. As I said, it does come in the book. There's a code for that free download. So then you can get 8 of my favorite songs, Girl on the Kitchen Floor, It As Well With My Soul, Beautiful Survivor. They feature in the book. And so if you're giving it away, you get the book and you get a free album.
Wow.
So that's thing. And I just wanted to clarify too that this is a book I've written for everyone. So I refer to my faith in the book, but I do it in a way that is very, very available to all readers. So if you have people in your world who come from a faith background, they will understand what I'm saying. If you have people in my world who don't come from a Christian or faith background at all, they will equally be able to read this.
Yeah,
So
it
it's
won't freak them out.
that's the one. Yeah.
So good. So, as Julia said, head along to her website if you would like to get a pre order in. And those books will be distributed from the 1st of December. And you can
Yes.
put them in somebody's Christmas stocking or put it in your own.
Perfect.
JuliaGrace.co.nz. Hey, Julia, thank you so much for spending time with us again today. And well done on your awesome book, Be Kind to Your Mind.
Look forward to the next slot day, Lizzie.